this ultimate game of the college football season, we have something rare and special. A collision of two undefeated teams who have battled through adversity, managed to get here without a single blemish on the record. Can you believe it? Now one of them will emerge as an undefeated national champion. Ladies and gentlemen, bon temps brûlée. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another Big 12 team, the BYU Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch is made down the middle. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Back to pass. It's Lewis. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Handoff to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Testing the right side here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Robinson. They can't stop him. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And off in a single back formation. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Over the middle, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Brigham Young. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Pulls it in. It's Hudson. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. BYU has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's a shotgun run call. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Single back, takes the handoff. Fights off a defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. trying to find room. It's Robinson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Cougars will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Pins him in and brings him down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's 2nd down here. The shotgun handoff here. Pulls a stiff one. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Buffaloes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Buffaloes, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air, it's Smith. A screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice grab. It's Lyle. He brings it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Smith. Tries the right with a quick throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Quarterback still with the football. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to field it. Looks like he's going to bring this out. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He gets loose.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
Ball fielded near the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. QB bootlegs here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. To throw, it's Smith. Makes a quick catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs to spot the ball at the 40.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Trying to find some room. It's Ryan. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking for the wide out. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Cougars line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game, they don't get the snap off in time. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown and begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Catch made on the right side. Past the 40. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They corral him for no gain.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as he can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd and goal.
It's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal for the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he almost had it. For a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. To the 45. Puts some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He's missed the PAT. Wow.
BYU 23, Colorado 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And it's BYU in the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air. It's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Have been a huge game that he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buffs. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The sure hands. It's Lyle. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Smith. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, BYU. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through the tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Lewis. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks free. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Smith. Makes a quick grab, and he'll be brought down.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
Colorado, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. What a grab by the freshman. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
36. Colorado, 28.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Pounding away with the run game. Has the first down and more. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Gets into space at the 50. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Here comes a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to throw. It's Lewis. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Colorado. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
He's looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. They'll line up in regular kickoff formation despite not having any timeouts here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the BYU Cougars.
Let's go, man. Champions.